Alright, so this is going to be rough. I'm not a videographer, but just wanted to show how I do my beard, how I go from black to white. So, just gotten out of the shower. I did not wash my beard or condition. I find that the paints stick better whenever it's not been freshly washed. So yeah, here we go. I use Maron's Hair White, and I use that, and I do mustache, cheeks, basically anywhere where hair touches skin, and then my eyebrows. Use a little bowl, and you don't need a lot, just that much. I have a bag with all my stuff in it. Alright, so basically I have found that if you have a lot of paint on the tip, you're gonna spill over onto your skin. So what you want to do is you want to fill the toothbrush with paint. So do like this, but then so that it's not dripping like that, you want to turn it over and tap it down into the brush so that you don't have a ton on the bristles, but it will come out as you're applying. So we just start. You can pick anywhere. You don't have to worry about max coverage. I mean, right now you're just getting down the first layer. Make sure if you do get any on your skin, look right there, go back and wipe it off. I did try to bleach my beard one year, but as you can see, my beard is very black. And after about the 4th or 5th time of bleaching using whatever the popular one is with all the Santas, the enzyme, it broke off about half my beard. And y'all may hear some whooshing and gushing. It's currently storming this morning. So this first round, I'm not too picky about how it goes on, just as long as it doesn't hit the skin. I'm also not worried about color right now. Once you get to where you have applied it and you don't have a whole lot on the brush, you can go and get the little hairs. Just make sure you clean up anytime you touch your skin. Make sure and hit all the way down to the roots. Now, if your beard is lighter, you probably don't have to be as particular. But for me, I have to be pretty particular, because if I don't, then you see black shining through. Okay. So you can see, maybe, it was a little heavy on my brush, so I've got little dots all over. And that's fine. This was the first round. That'll come out as you keep going and you fluff. And that's most likely because I just got out of the shower. I may not have dried my beard off completely. This makeup is water soluble, so if your beard's wet. Now, for the eyebrows, you don't have, a whole lot of room for mistake. So I try it so you can see as you're working. Maybe? Okay, it'll just be fuzzy. You get like the glob, and then you get a little bit of where it's just on the side. I use where it's just on the side, so you don't get too much on your brush. And then you just very lightly. Same principle. You don't want to touch your skin. Typically, I will have Christmas music playing as I'm doing this. Okay. So this whole process typically takes me about an hour. I have a lot of beard. Alright, so first round's done. So we'll take hairdryer on low, dry it all off, do it again. Alright, so round one's complete. I'm pretty dark gray, but that's okay. That's it. It usually takes about 4 times. I can just smooth out the globs. Now, this stuff does tend to get a little crunchy, a little sticky. So you'll want to mold your mustache and your beard as you're going along into the shape that you want it. It will loosen up. It does flake a little bit. I've had kids wrap their arms around my neck and give me a hug, and will leave a little bit of snow on their shoulder, which they accept that it's snow. So alright, so we're just going back, starting from one side and doing it all over again. Now, once we get to the spray, that's when we'll start to fluff and shape our beard, because right now it's looking pretty scraggly. Right now, we're not really worried about shape, just color. To be honest with you, I kind of feel like Bob Ross. Little happy trees. No mistakes, only happy accidents. And as I'm going, I don't know if you've seen me, but you'll catch little hairs from as you're brushing through. If you don't pick those out, those are likely to cause stray marks with the white on your skin. So. Got a few stubborn hairs there. If you get a little bit that's dried on your skin, like I said, it's water soluble, so just keep some paper towels handy, just lightly damp. You don't want to get the hair too much, because it will wipe off anything you got on there. A little bit on my skin, and I tend to be pretty picky. You know, not having a white beard and not being able to bleach, I want to be as believable as possible, especially this morning. My event that I'm doing is an event that a local church does for struggling families. So I'm not sure the age group of the kids that'll be coming. I would imagine they're going to be all ages. So if I have some older, you just want to make sure that your makeup is believable. Okay. I think we're about ready for hair dryer. Alright, so now we've gotten 2 layers. Now it's time to go to the spray and start working on shape and this down here. Alright, so I use Graftobian Color Spray. I'm reading it backwards. This stuff is awesome. I love it. It does not smell like most sprays. I usually go through almost the whole can while I'm doing my beard. I just want to make sure I got good coverage. It's pretty much just like any other spray painting. I just start from one side, make sure I got good coverage. The places that you want to make sure that you hit are under here. That you want to make sure that you don't forget. And then back here, back here. So, again, just like any other spray painting, you don't have to get it all in the first shot. I usually do 2 or 3 layers of this. So. Thing that I love about this stuff is it doesn't stink. It has they put perfume in it, or not perfume, but a smell in it that it is bearable. It's not horrible. I mean, I'm in a bathroom. It's for special effects makeup, for theater, for things like that. So All right, that's good for first round. Now, here's the important part. Here's where it gets to looking believable. So this time, as I'm drawing, I have a comb. And you're gonna have little dots where you can see that the globs of color have combined. Well, you want to kind of shake those down, shake those in. And then also, after you go down and shake all the color in, come back out. Now, I typically do this while I like picking up the chin a little bit more, make them a little bit more pronounced. I usually do this while I'm blow drying, but I wanted to be able to talk you through it. So, but we give it some fluff. You can fluff it out. Once it dries, you can't fluff it out anymore. So fluff it as much out as you can now, because you can always beat it back down into submission later. All right, so I'm going to blow dry now. As I said, we can always beat it back down to submission. So what the fluffing does while you're blow drying is, one, it keeps it soft. I mean, it's not hard. It's not one big long or one big brick of, because it is going to get crunchy. But when you fluff it, each individual hair gets crunchy. They don't get crunchy together. So it still gives it some fluff. All right, so pretty uniform color throughout. So now it's mostly dry. Round two. And then we fluff and pick and work the color in. Alright, so what typically starts to happen is the spray whitens a whole lot quicker than the marrons. So now it's time to go back and start to match color from your perimeter to your beard. And I'm still not done. I'm not completely white yet. Still got maybe 2 more layers. Usually I don't have a set number. I just go until Santa starts looking back at me in the mirror. And I don't brush my mustache straight down because my mustache doesn't touch. It kind of splits in the middle. Now, you want to start to be careful because now you are worried about shape. And you don't want to pull pieces out because you'll have to tease them back in. It will likely happen, but you don't want to do it intentionally. Kind of hard for me to see. I wear glasses, and I got this my phone suction cupped to my mirror, and so I'm having to step back a little bit further. Hey babe, I'm making a video of how I do my beard for other Santas that use the spray, so don't say anything incriminating. You're making a video. I have my phone running right now, my camera. You don't have to be quiet. Just letting you know that I'm filming. All right.
are those Brock's candy canes, Jane?
I'd have to look. I think they're like $12 a bucket. $15 a bucket.
Where'd you get those at?
Amazon.
There's Toby's teachers. Mr. Elliott, we're just getting...
So now we got it pretty much all the way covered. Lighting's not great in my bathroom, so that is shadow. That's not black coming through. So, one last spray over, dry, and we should be good to go. All right, let's see. Got a little bit of dark gray showing through. When you're trying to cover a dark beard, attention to detail is the most important. All right. I think that just about does it. So to finish it up, wash your hands. Make sure you don't have any of the paint on there. And then, just for some rosy cheeks, I've got, not my wife's, I got my own. All right, and there we go.